Tell me that you want me. I'll be yours completely, for better or for worse. I know we'll have our disagreements.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, I've been asked to make an announcement. I know we live in a more modern society where they have these little things called smartphones, and you can take a picture, take a video, do everything you can with it. Trust me, I have one. I love mine. Mine is like the ultimate thing. If you want to scare me to death, take the thing away from me, and you will see me put in a ball, and I will start crying because it tells me everything about my life. So they have asked that we not have those out during the service due to the fact that we have a photographer and a videographer and everything. So if you'll just put those away for us. Thank you.
Tell me that you want me. I'll be yours completely, for better or for worse. I know we'll have our disagreements, be fighting for no reason. I wouldn't change it for the world. 'Cause I knew the first day that I met you, I was never gonna let you slip away. And I still remember feeling nervous, trying to find the words to get you here today. But you make my heart feel like it's summer when the rain is pouring down. You make my whole world feel so right when it's wrong. So I know you are the one. That's why I know you are the one. In life, it's easy to get scared, but with you I am prepared for what has yet to come. 'Cause our two hearts will make it easy, joining up the pieces, and together make you one. You make my heart feel like it's summer when the rain is pouring down. You make my whole world feel so right when it's
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise. Roughly 4 months ago, I received a message from a young lady and said, "Hey, can you do our wedding?" And I went, "Okay." And I laid out the criteria of what it means for me to do your wedding. And they were like, "Okay, let's go." I was like, "Okay, here we go." So we sat down at Panera Bread, and I had a wonderful time. I think we took about 2 hours. It was so much so that my wife was texting me on my phone, Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? So finally, I texted her back and I said, I've been having a great time meeting with Elizabeth and Brooks, and it has been a wonderful time, and it's a great pleasure for me to do this wedding. A wedding is a celebration of the miracle of love. Brooks, you and Elizabeth, today in the presence of God, we celebrate this miracle of your lives. Here are some wonderful words that define the true meaning of love. Love is patient, love is kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. Love is not arrogant or rude. Love does not exist in its own way. Love does not rejoice at the wrong, but rejoiceth with the right. Love bears all things. Love believes all things. Love hopes all things. Love endures all things. Love never fails. If you'll please be seated. Learning to love each other and to live in harmony is one of the greatest challenges of marriage. And it is not to be entered into lightly, and we are to hold it with the highest honors. Who giveth this woman to be married?
We don't get a minister now.
Y'all stand right there. I always told them I'd do something to throw them off, and they threw themselves off at me, so that's just the way I would do it. Brooks and you, Elizabeth, having signified your desires to formally unite in a marriage, I ask you now to join your right hands and give heed to the following questions. Brooks, in taking the woman whom you hold by the right hand to be your lawful wedded wife, do you promise to love, honor, cherish her in sickness as in health, and in the good days that may light your way and the bad that may darken your days, and to be true to Elizabeth in all things until death alone do you part? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Elizabeth, in taking the man whom you hold by the right hand to be your lawful wedded husband, do you promise to love, honor, cherish him in sickness as in health, in the good that may light your way and the bad that may darken your days, and be true to Brooks in all things until alone death do you part? If so, say, I do.
I do.
All right. Do we have the rings? Oh, we're not ready yet. We just had one drop. It's right here.
My contact.
My contact. Now, Elizabeth, I know you really didn't want to give him this ring, so I'm going to ask you to get that one. I told him a long time ago that I would get them back and that I would have something funny for him, and I knew that one because I couldn't keep it serious no matter what I do. Y'all's rings are like totally sliding off. I don't know why. All right. No, we're going Brooks first. If you notice something about the ring, it is circular. So settle down. She's done this to me a lot. I worried about him. It was her that I should have worried about. If you notice the ring, it is circular. It is unbroken as love. Love freely given has no beginning, no end. Today you have chosen to exchange rings as a sign of your love for each other and to seal the promise you make this day. We ask that God bless these rings and these unions of souls. Brooks, as you place this precious ring on Elizabeth's finger, repeat these words after me. With this ring, just as this ring encircles your finger, so does my love encircle your heart. May this ring forever be a symbol of my growing love for you. With this ring, I thee wed. Aw. Your turn. Elizabeth, as you place this precious ring on Brooks's finger, repeat after me. Just as this ring encircles your finger,
Just as this ring encircles your finger,
so does my love encircle your heart.
so does my love encircle your heart.
May this ring forever be
May this ring forever be
a symbol
a symbol
of my growing love for you.
of my growing love for you.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I be wedded.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
All right. Now, Elizabeth and Brooks, together, please repeat these words after me. Everything I need in life's partner.
Everything I need in life's
Partner.
partner,
There you go.
my life's partner,
Is standing right before me.
is standing right before me.
From the top of your head
From the top of your head
to the bottom of your feet.
to the bottom of your feet,
God made you to complete me
God made you to complete
and satisfy me.
and satisfy me.
And today I proudly announce
And today I proudly announce
that I am completely satisfied.
I am completely satisfied.
As you start your new journey together, I ask you to remember this advice. Let your love be stronger than your anger. Learn the wisdom of compromise, for it is better to bend than to break. Believe the best in your beloved rather than the worst. Confide in your partner and ask for help when you need it, Brooks. Remember, the true friendship is the basis of a lasting relationship. Give your spouse the same consideration and kindness you bestow on your friends. And most importantly of all, say I love you every day. Now, Brooks, you and Elizabeth, having consented together in holy matrimony before God, and having pledged your vows to love each other in accordance with the laws of the state of Tennessee and with the authority vested in me as a minister of the gospel of the Lord Jesus Christ, I pronounce you husband and wife. Brooks,
Yes, sir.
you can kiss your bride.
Thank you.
Now you can face your crowd.
Them?
Yes, them. It is with my greatest pleasure that I present for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Brooks Ford.
Bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey, we're gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust.
All right, just a little bit of housekeeping, because I know what y'all are really here for. You're not here to listen to me. You're here beyond for that thing that is beyond that wall, that little curtain wall. That is called the food. If you will please, everyone, just go back beyond the curtain for the hors d'oeuvres and everything. They have to set this area up for the actual dinner. So please feel free to go back there and enjoy the hors d'oeuvres. Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful evening.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay.